Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. On this channel I'll be talking about financial freedom. My name's Cam, so um, I live in the UK. I earn a very average UK salary, and my plan is to be financially free by the time I hit 60. So that means I need to pay my mortgage off by the time I'm 60. um, and this will give me lots and lots of different options. I may want to retire then, or I may want to reduce my hours. I probably will just reduce my hours to about 2 days a week because I quite enjoy my job at the moment. um, but I probably will just reduce my hours. But if I retire, it'll be fine as well. So I've got my options open, and the only way I can do that is to to pay my mortgage off by then, um, in order to exploit those benefits. So at the moment, my mortgage is £100,000. My installment is 600 each month. So I will need, I've calculated, I've used various calculators, compound interesting calculators, mortgage calculators, and I've been watching many videos on YouTube, educating myself about how I'm going to pay, what is the best way to pay this huge debt off every month. So I've been watching many videos, and I'm just taking on board that things that really align with my values, align with my psychology, align with my level of risk I want to take. Um, so so I have a plan now. So my plan is to tackle this mortgage. There are three ways in which this will be paid. So an overpayment of £400 a month, and then obviously the £600 a month is organically would be reducing it, and then to invest in stocks and shares, buy ETFs, index funds, and put money away into my ISA each month, and watch that grow. You know the magic of compound interest. Just watch it grow with compound interest, and by 8 years, in 8 years time, I have calculated it, that calculated so that I will have enough money, and extra I will have extra in my as a result of my investments, and I will be able to pay this mortgage off and have extra. So that's my plan. So the other part of the plan is just to keep, you know, keep to a simplified, way of life. A simplified way of life just means, just not to live frugally. You don't have to deprive yourself. Frugal living doesn't mean you deprive yourself. It just means more conscious spending. Conscious spending for me means, just buying whatever is needed. I mean, just whatever is needed, and not whatever is wanted. I mean, I've been through my life. I mean, I'm at that stage of life where I've bought quite a lot in the past. I've done this, I've done that, I've got the t-shirt for it. I don't need it anymore. So I'm happy, you know. So I'm not depriving myself because I know I've done it in the past and I don't need it, because I've got a goal now. And my goal is, is to pay this mortgage off. Otherwise, I'm going to be facing financial difficulty in the future. I don't want that. So my goal is to be financially free. So living a simplified life will help towards that, and keeping all my bills low. So at the moment, I've got my council tax here in the UK, property tax, council tax, which is £150 every month. Then I've got my gas and electricity bill combined, which is about £50 a month or £40 a month. it's not very high. The reason it's not high because at the moment I don't need to have the gas on, because I can just use jumpers and scarves. I've got loads of jumpers, loads of scarves, lots of blankets. That's what I use. I'm just saying this, the reason I'm doing this is because I know in the future, when I'm older, I probably will need the heating on, because of arthritis, degenerative diseases, you know, will make you cold. So you need to have the heating on then. So at the moment, I'm not plagued with these diseases. So I don't need to have my heating on. But I know in the future I probably will. So I need to have money. I need to sacrifice a cozy house now. So when I need it in the future, then I have the money to pay for that. Um, and and then I've got my water. I live alone, by the way, so my expenses, I can control those expenses. I can control the heating. I don't have to think about another person. So I can control that. I can control the amount of water I use. I don't use much as a single person. And then I've got my car insurance, which is £45 a month. I drive a very old car, so I don't have any car finance. I obviously I do like to have Netflix, because I do enjoy watching films. So the Netflix I have is £4.99 a month. I have chosen the lowest one because there are there's only one advert every hour, and there's 30 seconds, and the advert it's not a crazy advert. It's quite nice, to watch, and it's usually a comfort break every single hour. So you probably end up I don't even know. I don't even know when the advert comes on. It's just comes and goes. Really, it just comes and goes. And so £4.99 is not too bad. And then I don't have many other expenses apart from life assurance and critical illness cover. So, and then I've got, obviously my living expenses, like petrol, food, and going out. So I do go out socially twice a month with my children and my grandchildren. So twice a month we'll just go to a small cafe and just have a meal and go out walking. So and then I have a small food budget. My food budget is about £25 a week for a single person, and if you think that's low, then it is doable. I have been on this budget for about a year now, just over a year, and it is doable. Really, it is. Sometimes you go over, sometimes you're under, but overall, my food budget is about £120 a month, and I cook from scratch. I always cook from scratch. This is how I'm able to attain that, figure. And I batch cook as well. So three or four times a week, I will batch cook, and just place it in the freezer, and I will cook some rice or some pasta, to have with it. But I cook from scratch, and if you cook from scratch, you will find that your price of price of vegetables, haven't really changed. I remember, when I was married, I was cooking from scratch almost every day, and the price of vegetables then, things don't change when you're cooking from scratch. Not the exponential rises that I've seen with ready-made meals. They've gone up a lot because they're processed. you know, you've got labor, you got the labor costs have gone up, you know. So so I just cook from scratch, and that's how I'm able to, I'm not just healthy, but you know, that's how I've been able to keep my costs so low. So and you can do that too. You know, that's one big difference you can make with your in your budget, is by cooking from scratch. Just learn a few recipes if you don't know. I mean, I had to learn quite a lot of recipes um, on YouTube. And YouTube is a great source. It's a good recipe book, very very good. So you can do that too. But this is my plan. So pay my mortgage off, stay focused, stay consistent, and consistency is the key to achieving that. Without consistency, without a plan, I won't be able to do it. So be consistent and keep all other costs low, and not to deprive myself, because then I won't keep to the plan. So thank you for listening, and if you want to, if you like this video, just give it a like. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.